The International Court of Justice just ruled that Israel must immediately halt its military operation in Rafah, citing immediate risk to the Palestinian people. The vote was 16-2, with Israel and Uganda voting against the ruling. Foreign correspondent Britt Clennett joins me now from Tel Aviv, Israel, with more on that. Britt, the UN court has no way to enforce this ruling. So how is this expected to play out, and what's the real impact here?
So the ICJ can make legally binding rulings in disputes between countries, but Diane, it has little way of enforcing its orders. Now, this is the first time the ICJ has actually issued a ruling that kind of compels Israel to significantly change its military operation in Gaza. Now, the ICJ, also known as the World Court, Diane, it is the highest UN body for hearing disputes between states. Its rulings are their final, but they've been ignored in the past. So even though the court has no way to enforce the decision, it could carry geopolitical weight and add to this kind of isolation that we're seeing towards Israel. Israel, though, has repeatedly dismissed the cases, the accusations of genocide as baseless, arguing in court that its operations in Gaza are in self-defense and targeted at destroying Hamas's capabilities after they attacked Israel on October 7th. So we're expecting a similar line from Israel again, Diane.
Now, Britt, earlier today, Israeli Defense Forces said troops are continuing operational activity throughout the Gaza Strip. So what's the latest on the fighting?
So we know that the IDF has stepped up operations in the south with planes bombing targets in the southern city of Rafah, even reportedly as that top court order came through. Heavy fighting also reported, Diane, in Jabalia in the north and in Rafah, where an escalating Israeli assault has sent hundreds of thousands of people fleeing from what was one of the few remaining places of refuge there. Residents reportedly intensifying aerial and ground bombardment. That's what they're seeing in the south and center of the city that borders Egypt.
Now, Britt, the Hostage Families Forum has released a statement confirming the bodies of 3 more Israeli hostages that they've been recovered. What more do you know about that?
Yeah, so the Israeli military said it recovered the bodies of those 3 hostages taken into Gaza after they were killed on October 7th. Now, it said the bodies of Hanan Yablonka, Michelle Nuzenbaum and Orion Hernandez-Rado were recovered overnight in a joint operation in the army, by the army and the intelligence services in Jabalia. Now, it's been about a week, Diane, since the last 3 hostage bodies were recovered. This news is always deeply disappointing and received with a lot of frustration too from the other hostage families who are still enduring an agonizing wait for their loved ones and are now thinking the worst. Now, Israel has said its twin goals in Gaza is to bring back the remaining hostages and to destroy Hamas.
All right, foreign correspondent Britt Clennett in Tel Aviv, thank you.